The title of this video is uh would would they kill you to protect their image? Would they kill you uh to protect their false self from exposing them? And knowing what I've seen and what I know, it's an absolute yes. Nothing matters more than that image. So if you try to expose them and you live under the same roof, the same rules as them, like underneath them, you're screwed. You're dead, basically. They'll find a way uh to finish you off without getting caught. They will. That's the gist I get from these entities, this disorder. Uh and that's the main reason why uh I made sure that they don't know where I sleep. That's the main reason, because if anybody knows how dangerous they are and how much that image means to them, it's me. And so, uh, if you if say the whole town knows that they're a fraud, say the whole town knows it, they're ruined. Like the everything they've built up for is gone. Like the false image that they built up over all these years is just out the window because of me, basically me exposing them. Uh, and they couldn't get to me. They couldn't shut me up. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't know where I lived. They didn't have control of me. They couldn't get to me. They couldn't influence me. They couldn't threaten me. They couldn't intimidate me. You know what I'm saying? And so they uh, they couldn't finish me off, so to speak. You know what I mean? Um, basically. So if you put a real threat on their false image, if you put a real threat on it, and everybody knows that they're pretending, you could be in trouble as far as like your life goes. If they know where you live. Um, in my opinion, that's the gist I got. Especially one of them, uh, who I see as the most dangerous one. uh, I've I've been around a lot of these entities in my life, but one of them, it takes the cake as the most dangerous one for sure. Um, so that's the one I mainly make sure that uh, my sleeping location is not known. You know what I'm saying? Um, and if it does get known, then I have to relocate again. I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not dealing with a normal human being on any level. Uh, they look human on the outside, but uh, they don't think like humans, and they have no empathy, so they can finish you off and feel nothing. They can finish you off and feel nothing. You know what I mean? Uh, and if they're uh, so the most important thing to them is their image. So if that's threatened, they'll do whatever it takes, even take you out. Like hire a hitman or something, to take you out. That kind of uh, I don't put that past them at all. You know, um, because like I noticed certain times where throughout life where I kind of threatened their image, what they were, and it gets hostile. It gets hostile. Very much so. If you and I know you guys know that. So if you counter them in any way, it can get dangerous for you, for sure. But that's all I wanted to say is like, will they kill you if you try to expose them? Uh, my answer is yes, absolutely. Because that image is all they have to work with and to lure people in for supply and victims. So it's everything for their survival, basically. The image is everything for their survival. Um, so it is a dangerous kind of a situation if you threaten their fake image. And that's kind of why I held off for so long uh, to implement no contact for real, is because I knew it would be a real dangerous situation for me. But they pretty much wiped me out anyways, and so I didn't really have a choice um, but to walk away permanently. So the walking away outweighed the not walking away. They pretty much uh, destroyed me already, so I didn't have much to lose, you know, by that time. But it's definitely a hostage situation. Um, if you try to go no contact, you know, I mean, if you attempt to, like I've attempted to go to to separate from religion and family in the past, and there were threats. There were real threats. When I was about 19, I wanted to get out of the religion, and there were threats. There was real there were invisible guns to my head. You know what I mean? To stay put, to stay in the family, to stay in the religion. There was real invisible guns to my head, for sure. Uh, and I know a lot of people know what I'm talking about. It's a real hostage situation. It really is. It's not like you're living with your. It's not like you're living with loving parents. No, you're living with people that are like holding you hostage, basically, and they don't, and they make it seem like they're not to the public, but they're really holding you hostage. You try to leave the religion, they threaten you. You try to leave the family, they threaten you. And they're dangerous already. They already showed you. They showed you how dangerous they are, you know, growing up. So you've seen it. You've seen the masks come off. You've seen the rage. You know what you're dealing with isn't normal. It's some serious shit. you know. You're like, you think, oh, life is great and dandy, and then all of a sudden the mask slips, and then you're like, oh, fuck. Everything you thought about life is gone. Everything good in life is gone after the mask goes off and the rage comes into your face. All the goodness of life is just gone. It's just like, oh, fuck. I'm not dealing with real loving parents right now. This is a serious situation here, and this isn't normal. Uh, you get a different picture of life. You're like, oh shit. So things aren't the way I thought. This world may not be a good place. God may not be a good person. All these things go through your head once you see the mask come off of any of them. You know, you're just like, oh fuck, everything I thought about life is wrong. Uh, you know, like, all I'll say is the religious narcissist, the spiritual one, is a is a formidable opponent. Formidable. It's legit. Um, it's no joke. Even for an adult to counter these adult, even for an adult to try to uh, go up against these entities is a challenge. Even for adults, you know what I mean? Uh, it's like, it's no joke. So that's all I wanted to say. Is just like, these entities make you see life in a, well, as a really dark place. uh, you don't think there's any good in the world after being around these things for you know a while. Uh, so it's very shocking when you realize that there may be good in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real shock. to me, that there's actually a good entity out there, maybe, you know, there's actually goodness in this world. It's a shock. I thought this whole world was shit, as far as like, and it is mostly shit, for the most part. But there's like good things here and there. I notice, uh, it's not all grim and gray, but maybe. But anyways, that's all I want to say. Is just like, um, would they kill you to protect their false image that they built up for decades? Yes, they would. That's all I gotta say. Based on what I experienced, based on what I was around, they would kill you to protect their false image. They would definitely take you out. So, uh, anyways, that's why they don't know where I live. Because I know there's a threat. They see me as a threat now. So, instead of just like someone that was playing ball with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, pretending their false image was real, pretending the religion is real. I'm a real enemy now. I'm a real. I'm on their enemy list. Like, since I crossed that no contact line. Once you cross that no contact line, it's like no going back. They see you as an enemy because they think black and white. They don't think like a normal human. They think black and white, and so like you become an enemy for real, and they want to take you out once you cross that no contact line. And and I knew that it would happen. So, um, anyways, I didn't really have a choice. So, fuck 'em. Anyways, that's all I'll say is like, these are scary people. These are definitely scary people. Uh, More scary than any uh, mentally ill person I've ever come across. They're more scary for sure. Uh, they're more scary than a schizophrenic. I've been around schizophrenics. I've been around bipolar. I've been around depressed people. I've been around suicidal people. These people are way more scary. They're way more deadly because they don't think anything's wrong with them, and they'll protect their fake perfect image to the end. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's why they're scary. Uh, because they'll take out anybody that threatens their fake image. They'll take them out in some way. Uh, Smear campaign, physically take you out. Whatever. Um, it becomes Their games become non-games once you cross that no contact line, and then it's uh, you're seen as a real enemy. So, anyways, I didn't know it would really come to this. I was always planning on just taking the fall, with all the secrets, of the family, and the religion, because I know all their dirty secrets, basically. I was willing to just go down with the ship, uh, go down like they wanted me to, uh, but uh, God saw things differently, I guess. Um, the family plan for me was not God's plan for me. You know what I mean? The family wanted me to be destroyed. They wanted me to take the fall for everybody, you know, end my own life. That's what the family wanted. And God knew that's what the family wanted. The family wanted me dead. But God had other plans. God didn't want me dead. So, uh, and I'm kind of mad that like I didn't die, like I was like it was supposed to go down. Like, I don't want to deal with these fucking pieces of shit everywhere. Like, they exist outside my family. There's a lot of them. And I don't want to deal with these fuck bastards anymore. Uh, and I realize there's a lot of them. once I exited the family, I ran into like three of them that fooled me, because I'm so used to these entities. It's like normal for me to be around them. But I realized quickly, as soon as I exited the family, how common this trickery is. Like this con person, this actor going around, conning people, sucking people in. Uh, how common it is outside my family. It's a common disorder, more common than society wants to admit. You know, for sure. It's like society's little secret. They don't really want people to know how bad this issue is. uh, like, is this issue like 30% of a problem? Is it more than 30% of a problem of people having this? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. You never know. You just never know. So, anyways, that's all I gotta say. Glad I got that off my chest. Because a lot of people don't see them as dangerous that have never encountered one of them at all, or they just saw them in public. They got mad. They drew out a weapon and they stabbed somebody. That's all they've seen of them. You know what I'm saying? They don't see. They don't see them behind closed doors, torturing the kid. You know what I'm saying? They don't see that. All they see is these entities in public acting like idiots with weapons or whatever. Sometimes just acting like idiots, and that's all the people see is they just see the rage in public. That's it. They don't see the grind that they're doing to the victim behind closed doors. Yeah, under the same roof. You know what I'm saying? Like they only see like the outburst in public. That's how far they think the rabbit hole goes. It's just these people are mad at these people are just mad at the waiter. That's all they've seen. That's all they've seen of them. It's just their outbursts in public at the waiters. You know what I'm saying? They don't see them at home, which is where the real shit goes down. You know, that's where the real shit goes down. And people that haven't really encountered it, like my counselor, she's only seen them in public, just do a seen them do their narc rage, and she doesn't even count it as a problem because that's all she's seen as them. She's seen of them. She said it's some scary shit, but like that's all she's seen. You know, she hasn't seen the whole fucking brainwashing and shit. Behind closed doors and forcing the kid to do shit he doesn't want to do. They don't see all the gritty shit. Like the shit that people would never believe in a million years. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, all people see are their outbursts in public, which is just the tip of the iceberg. The outbursts in public is just the tip of the iceberg. So, anyways, that's all I gotta say.